Hello and welcome to all of you who are born in the zodiac sign of Aquarius, and to those of you who have your ascendant in this zodiac sign. And let's dive directly into the cards to see what Saturn has been trying to teach you or communicate to you while it's been in Aquarius, your home sign. So let's begin by pulling some astrology cards for you guys and see what's coming out. What is up for Aquarius? What has Saturn been trying to teach Aquarius? And if you want to know more about Saturn, I have left a link down below this video to explain a little bit more about the energies of that planet. So let's pull the card from the top of the deck. And there is a house card coming out for you guys, and the houses in the astrology is pointing to the life areas. So let's see which life areas or life area Saturn has been affected the most in your chart. And here we have the 10th house. So maybe you want to go check out which energies you have in your 10th house, because that's really where Saturn has been trying to tell you something. Now, the 10th house is also about our life purpose. It can be about job and career. It's a very serious energy, very ambitious, and it's where we make some kind of status. It's also here we have Saturn ruling actually with Capricorn energy, so maybe you want to check out where you have Capricorn energies as well. But first of all, the 10th house. And Saturn is the last planet, the last visible planet we can see with the naked eye from Earth, okay? So it has this rigid energy going on. It's a great authority. It's like the father figure. It's asking for more, for being serious, for taking more responsibility in your life. And that's why Saturn is very important to find in your chart, because that's kind of where you have a lack of responsibility up until now. That's where Saturn is trying to teach you something, okay? So you have been working for the last couple of years while Saturn has been in Aquarius. You've been working on your life purpose. You've really been trying to ask yourself, am I in the right job? Am I in the right career? Am I on the right career path? You're making some kind of status. How far have I come? Where do I want to go? It's like the astronaut here standing on perhaps Saturn, and this is where we are looking back and kind of doing some kind of an analysis on how far have we come, what kind of challenges have we been through. And here it's also where we should have become wiser and really, yeah, wiser. We should have gained more experience here, and from that we should have gained a lot of wisdom. And if not, Saturn offers us another round in the chart so that we can gain more wisdom, so that we can hopefully one day realize what we have come here to do. That's at least what's up for you guys right now, that Saturn has been trying to direct your focus on your life purpose and how far you've come, what it is that you have been through to get to where you are right now. So this is also talking about your achievements up until now. So Saturn, the 10th house, and Capricorn energies are always offering us a lot of challenges, but only with the purpose to gain more wisdom, okay? So let's pull some tarot cards to see if we can have some more information out on this. And I'll just begin by pulling some cards from the major arcana, which is a reference to the bigger energy showing up here. And maybe for some of you, you'll say, yeah, I'm already there. For others of you, you'll say, yeah, okay, I am beginning now to have a look at this in my life. So that depends on where you are in your life path, but Saturn is building up in Aquarius right now, and so I feel that this will become more you know, it will become clearer and clearer to you how far you've come. Okay, so let's check out the tarot to see what it has for you. Okay, we'll pull the card from the top of the deck again, and let's see what it has for you. Ooh, the Sun. A very strong card because the Sun is offering us clarity, harmony, and sincerity and friendship. Card number 19. Remember to go with the numbers and the colors and the drawings on the cards wherever you feel that they are leading you, because that is of course a very specific personal message just for you. So here we have number 19, so maybe number 19 means something special to you. But here it is about finding clarity, and to me also the card is always showing up as us finding our way home. Okay, because the Sun is representing us, our ego, with everything that we hold within that, our soul awareness, our life force energy, our power, and also ability to make concrete actions. It's about physical movement also. It's everything that that we consist of. Okay, so we are first of all electrical beings. We consist of plasma, and here I find it that it is talking about ourself and our higher self in happy union or reunion to find our way back home to ourself. Okay, to become a whole person. So there's a lot of clarity for you that you are coming into, that where Saturn has tried to direct your focus on a particular area, and you are coming out in full harmony here. You're coming home to yourself. You are rediscovering something about yourself. Perhaps maybe you have been far out of yourself and now you're finally coming home. You've been out on a life path journey that really has challenged you pretty much, and now it's time for you to return home with more wisdom, and also now clarity is coming in, harmony is coming in on how to move on your life path, which would also be a reference to the Sun. So let's pull some cards from the Minor Arcana, which is a reference to the 4 elements, the life areas, and the zodiac sign energies. So remember also to check out these energies in your chart if you want to see how this is showing up for you, even more personal, because this is of course a general reading. Let's see what's coming out here for Aquarian people. Okay, and again we'll pull the card from the top of the deck. And here we have 6 of Pentacles, and Pentacles is a reference to all the Earth zodiac signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And also again, Saturn is ruling Capricorn. So you have a lot of Earth energy here. The Earth energy is also the slowest of the 4 elements. Your zodiac sign belongs to the fastest of the 4 elements, air. So as above, so below, I guess, but there is a fine balance here. We have 3 of Pentacles up here, 3 of Pentacles down here. The Pentacles is a reference to your accommodation situation, job situation, or career, or your financial situation. It is about your practical daily routines. So this is a very tangible energy, okay? This is where we put one foot in front of the other. We put our hands in the soil, we get the job done. There's a lot of endurance going on. And with 6 of Pentacles in particular, it's talking about profitable gifts. So there could be some kind of lack of scruples here also, okay? It could be that someone is handing something to you and it looks like they're just giving it to you because they can, and all of a sudden you find out that they also made some kind of profit out of that, okay? Or it could be actually that someone is just giving you something because they can and there is no profit in it for them. But it can go both ways here, okay? But I feel that you could have been out on a long journey with your job and career in particular. where you are being handed something, or someone has thought about you where you really could get a raise, or you know, some kind of promotion, or going deeper into your work area, something that you've always been dreaming of. But there's definitely something being put in your hand here, okay? And there is coming clarity in on that. Maybe for some of you, you find that there has been some kind of lack of scruples with your routines, or maybe you have been very lavish, spending a lot of money, or you know, just something like that, where you are now having clarity on your routines. So if there has been some kind of lack of scruples here, you will definitely have clarity on what to change now, okay? What to change. I definitely feel that there is a very clear reference to your work life. But let's pull a card from this card deck, a more personal card, to see where this energy is showing up in your life. But definitely more clarity, sincerity, friendship. Yeah, I think that this promotion, of whatever this is being put in your hand, it's something that you can trust. Okay, someone who is offering you something out of friendship, and where it's pure. Okay, there's a lot of harmony in this. As I mentioned before, 3 pentacles up here, 3 pentacles down here, as above so below. You're spot on with your life purpose here. And Saturn is also about timing and things, telling us that time is now. It's also about karma. So whatever it is, you have really been changing your karma here. You have been noticing, you have become very much aware of you having a soul, and you you know, experiencing your soul, and you becoming aware of that you have a soul, okay? That's what I feel is coming into union over here. Your soul mission and your life path mission, okay? Coming in to unite here, or maybe reunite. So there is something of a gift that is coming in for you. Maybe your life purpose here on earth is really a gift for you, and you feel now that your job or career path, wow, it's really been a gift. You're starting to believe that it's a gift. It's being put in my hands. Yes, that's what's coming in now. Something is being put in your hand that's got to do with your life purpose, and maybe you feel very, very grateful for that. So let's see what personal cards are coming out for you. Okay, we have one card coming out. Let's see if there are other cards for Aquarius. Okay, another card. So the first card to come out is card number 38. So this is talking about toil and labor, and this is really where I think that even though this is like a gift for you coming in, I also feel that you have been working for it quite hard, because Saturn is not something, or Capricorn energy is not something that we just achieve out of the blue, okay? I know that there's a lot of blue in this card, but it's not coming out of the blue. It's also something bluish here. But maybe this is what you feel right now, that even though you've been working very hard for this, it also feels as if you have come home to yourself. This is what I want to do. Finally, I found my place in life. Finally, I feel appreciated. Finally, I feel maybe even lucky. Okay, so there is something about hard work here. And maybe for some of you, you have just begun. For some of you, you are in the middle of it. Some of you are just at the end of it, okay, of this journey. The other card coming out is card number 15, talking about lovers, okay? And we can see how again, we have two, a man and woman coming together here. We have two doves, peace, love, and harmony. Back to the card over here with the sun, right? Where we also have this. It could be male, female, positive, or feminine, masculine, uniting, soul mission, life path, whatever it may mean for you on a personal level. But there's something within you that is, it's like you're finding peace with yourself. You're coming back to yourself, okay? you are uniting your feminine and masculine sides in life. Or maybe could also be that you are uniting something that's got to do with your dream. Finally, you're uniting that with tangible work. I got this as above, so below. And since you are also in you have your sun in Aquarius, so it's like you're really coming home to yourself here. Okay, as above, so below. And you are a very intelligent sign. You can zoom out and see the bigger picture. You're very focused on humanity, freedom, maybe coming out a little bit revolutionary. It's about cause and effect and being efficient. It's about technology, development, looking into the future, and doing things in a different way. So there could be something up on that as well, but definitely you're finding your life purpose. There is clarity on that. You feel very special, very lucky about it maybe even, but you have not come here just on your blue eyes energy. Okay, you've really been doing your job. Really, this is like working like 14 or 15 hours a day maybe. Okay, so you have come to peace with yourself. The job is done. Finally, you're finding your way back home to yourself. So let's pull some cards from this card deck to see where destiny is taking you. Where is destiny taking Aquarius? Let's see. Or maybe for some of you, you always also been looking for a new place to stay. So maybe this could be a new home also, or just something being put in your hands, someone who's coming out to assist you in reaching your life purpose. Okay, so really keep your eyes and ears open. Notice your surroundings. Whom are you talking to? Whom are you dealing with? What are people saying? If people are trying to reach out to assist you, then really accept that. That could be a gift, and that could be showing up. That could show up in different ways. Also, you are ruled by the planet Uranus. Uranus is the first of the outer planets we meet when we jump off Saturn and moving out further into space. So there could also be something unexpected here coming in, where you're changing your direction, you're getting more enlightened, you're getting these aha moments or awakenings. Okay, let's pull the card from the top of the deck and let's see what's coming out. Openness, exactly. And you are a zodiac sign that really likes to you're very good at zooming out, as I mentioned before, to have a bigger look, a great outlook on things, the bigger picture. You're very intelligent. Okay, you do things differently, you think differently. You are about telepathy and also any kind of spirituality, maybe astrology. You see just the bigger picture. Okay, so for some of you, I feel that you are ending up as astrologers actually, because we have all the star constellations here in this card. Hope you can see it. It's a beautiful card. So openness. And with the full moons, things are always coming out in the open. This is what we are ready to release. We are ready to look at all the shadow sides coming out, and so that we know that we have a clear picture on where we are headed. So just be open to all possibilities coming in. As I mentioned before, have your ears and eyes open to see what is being offered to you. Whom do you interact with? A colleague, a friend, a family member, someone you're just meeting in the supermarket. You overhear a conversation. Use that as a kind of inspiration also to move on. So you are really seeing the bigger picture of things now. Many things have come out of the shadow sides. You are now interacting with your inner wild nature, your feminine side, your intuition, and your instincts, which would be the masculine energy, forward, outgoing, physical movement, in really nice union here on planet Earth, back to the Earth zodiac signs. Okay, So we have the moon and we have the sun, also mother moon, father sun perhaps, masculine maybe, more motherly, but we must remember that the moon is also part of us and everything comes from the sun. So the moon is really pointing to the side of us that has got to do with our soul, our feelings, the past, prior incarnations even, you know, past lives, something like that. Everything is coming out in the open so that you can embrace peacefully every side of who you are. Okay, you'll come to love yourself, but it's been a long journey up here, so it could have taken you maybe 6 years or 6 months. So something like that. So let's pull some more cards to see if we can get some more information out on this. But every door is open. You are being handed something here that will make you feel like coming out of the shadow sides, showing up as your inner wild nature, show up with all of who you are, especially using your intuition, I would say. Okay, I think that's the reason why you have united. You have come back to yourself because you've been having a closer look on this, and also the moon is ruling in the 4th house of the zodiac, which has got to do with our roots, family, pointing back to our childhood, our security zone, and also here we find the energies of Cancer. Cancer is the sister sign of Capricorn, where we have the 10th house and Saturn. So also here we have the Saturn and we have Moon and the Sun. So really strong reading for you. This is really something that is affecting your self-awareness. You will really feel that Saturn has taught you something that you really, really needed to really feel whole, to become a whole human being. So maybe you want to compare where you have Saturn in Aquarius, in which house you have it in, and where you have your Sun. That could be very interesting to have a closer look at that. Okay, so let's see what's coming out here for Aquarians. And also your zodiac sign is all about freedom, right? So I'm not surprised to see that you feel that you're coming back to yourself, because it's really strong, because you had Saturn in your home zodiac sign. Okay, so we have 4 cards presenting themselves here. So let's take them one by one. Well, the last 2 cards came out together. So okay. The first one to come out is colors. So this is talking about what you need right now, what you truly want. And you want this. This is about being extravagant, lavish, as I mentioned in the beginning, you know. There is just coming something in for you, or maybe it is also about having a check up on your routines. How are you spending your money? How are you spending your materialistic values, your materialistic resources, okay? So however that resonates, but also gifts coming in. Definitely, of course, direct money here, but this is just talking about money on the fly. Let's have the next card. And the next card is about nostalgia. So that could be something from your past. Also with the full moon here, I feel we have actually 3 cards coming out from the nostalgia part of this deck. So there is definitely coming something out to, you know, from your remembrance, from your past, because the water signs are also about that, the past and remembering stuff. So this is a dialogue. So Saturn has really tried to really been trying to reach you. Okay, so so maybe you find that this could be some kind of wake-up call, also because you have Uranus in your chart, so, or as a ruling planet in your zodiac sign. So maybe there is something here where Uranus even wanted to enlighten you more, because Saturn has been meeting with Uranus and it is your home sign. So there's been a direct call here saying, hello, now it's time for you to wake up, okay? So So this could also have been a slow process for this connection to reach Earth or to reach your awareness. Okay, could have been something of a slow awakening maybe, but definitely an awakening. And I'm saying slow also because we have Earth energies here, so that is the slowest of the 4 elements. But definitely you're getting a phone call here. Saturn has really been trying to call you and try to, together with Uranus, try to wake you up and really make you see where you need to take more responsibility. Okay, so the last 2 cards coming out, they came out together. Okay, and here we have woe, word art, and we have crazy patterns. Okay, so let's have a look at what this is all about. Let's put it up over here and down here. Okay, so some of you could actually be working with, since it's pointing maybe to also job, career for many of you, you could be some kind of, you know, if you're writing something or working with words in one way or another. And so this is talking about you being very creative and starting new things, thinking new, you know, being innovative. And that's also something in your sign that you can shift direction very, very quickly. And you are a fixed sign though, but the 10th house is marking the cardinal energies, which is very much the leader type and being initiative, taking new initiatives, starting something new, where you are more like the one who makes sure that, okay, whatever it is that we are beginning, we will also reach the end of it. We will keep working on that until we reach the end. Okay, so you are very resourceful here. However it may resonate with you, whatever it is that you do for you know, whatever it is that you are working on right now, or whatever it is that you feel is your life purpose, it doesn't necessarily have to mean that, it doesn't mean necessarily that your life purpose is, you know, equals your job situation. Not necessarily. It could, of course, but it not necessarily. So with this card, we have this card, Crazy Patterns, and that's talking about you, where you are experiencing now that the time is now with Saturn. It's timelines, it's crossroads meeting up, it's like a big explosion of everything, maybe coming out from the past, something that you start to remember, something from your childhood, or just further back in this life, or it can be even that you are beginning to open up to other lifetimes as well. You start to remember that as well. So there are crazy patterns coming up here. Sometimes you don't even understand why you respond to people and situations the way you do. Just know that it's because it's time. Saturn is showing you that it's time to make a shift, perhaps with Uranus energies also. It's the beginning of doing something differently. You've done the work, absolutely, and now you have really found your life purpose. And that's why you see that when you really nail it, when you're spot on, you will find that things are just magically showing up and maybe becoming very lively and eccentric, because that's also something that you guys know all about, your nervous system. You know, when you're triggered, you can get very eccentric, also because there is so much electricity going on in Aquarius. So you are really, really, really very resourceful right now. You are very creative, and it's like there is, you are becoming very, very lively here, very eccentric. It's like, whoo, can I really do that? And then you just, it just makes you feel very much alive. So let's pull a final guidance card, the last word from Saturn, to guide you on your way. But a lot of clarity has been coming in for you, and so maybe you have felt confused in many years about this job career path of yours, or where am I belonging in the world, what am I supposed to do while I'm here. And all of a sudden it's like you got wings. This could also be a symbol of your self-value, as we also find Taurus energies here and Venus. So there could be something here where you know, with Venus energies, we like to indulge ourselves. It's about abundance and love and using our senses. So it could be that here you find that your self-worth, which is also connected to Venus, that you got wings right now, that you're lavish. You can just start to give out to others just because you can, okay? You have received a lot of presents here, so now maybe it's also time for you to begin to start giving out, however that may resonate. So a really good start off for the future. So let's see what cards are coming out for you. Okay, 3 cards are coming out. Yes, okay. The first card to come out is this card. It's talking about your bliss. And look at all the hope, because that's also a lot of stuff we find in Aquarius. A lot of hope, great joy, higher joy, cosmic joy, okay? So what are you feeding yourself with right now? What kind of energy are you feeding yourself with? Because this is talking about that you can expect things to happen now if you're just positive and you are looking out here to meet people, as I mentioned before. You know, keep your eyes and ears open, because you're really finding your bliss in life right on here, okay? And so the next card is coming out, is talking about fresh start. It's just white, wipe the slate clean. This is talking about your change of blueprint, actually. So right now you're just clean, you're free spirit, you may be turning into a different direction here than what you may have planned, but that's also back to Uranus energies again. Change of blueprint could be a reference back to Saturn as a symbol of our structure and structure in our lives that is now changing for you into more freedom-oriented energy, okay? Since we are in Aquarius, okay? So we can see how she's looking at a new fresh start here, where you're starting over. You can expect things to happen now because you have really changed something in your structures and in your routines that has really brought you to a great place here, okay? Because you listened for the call, you answered the call, okay? And now it's like it's bringing you so much renewed energy, okay? And the last card to come out is this, and it's saying start today. So this is talking about, it's saying exactly, be present. This is also about nutrition. It's about knowing when to say yes and when to say no, and it can have this kind of mixed energy in it. So it's very important now that you begin today by noticing how present you really are. What are you saying yes to? What are you saying no to? Again, what are you feeding yourself with? What kind of energy are you feeding yourself with? What kind of people are you surrounding yourself with? So we have 2 nutrition cards here. So maybe some of you like food. Again, back to Taurus and Venus energies. You can become a little bit more lavish here, okay? So spoil yourself maybe a little bit. Make sure that you use your senses, okay? That the food you eat, make sure it tastes good. When you drink something, make sure that it tastes good, or that it smells good, okay? That it's something that is really speaking to your senses here, because as above, so below, you are becoming a person who could definitely bring out presents to people as well, but also you will see how things are just flying to you right now. That's really what you want, and maybe that is also for some of you something that you need after all of this hard work. Finally something is flying to you, finding your way to you. It doesn't have to be money. It can be a new car or a new place to stay, a new job, a new hobby, something like that. But you're starting over, you're finding your bliss in life, so expect things to happen now. Be positive, but also make sure that you're not indulging yourself too much. We also like to keep our balance, right? 3 pentacles up here, 3 pentacles down here, as above, so below. Make sure you hold the balance here, because If you are too excited, you could also miss some of the details, and that's exactly what the Earth zodiac signs are talking about, that we have to look at the details as well, okay? If we want to get the job done, if we want to become wiser people. So new beginnings again, a complete change of your blueprint here. You are free, you're clean, you're a free spirit. That's what's coming up here. And you just need to be present, okay? You need to be where you are, be present in every situation, and you will find that you will always be exactly where you need to be, and you will always feel that, okay? You will find that kind of harmony within yourself. You'll come to peace with yourself, okay? You find that right now you're spot on when you listen to your senses and you're present and you know what you're doing, you know what kind of people you're surrounding yourself with, what you're feeding yourself with, what kind of energy you're feeding yourself with. You will always be exactly where you need to be and where you feel good about things, okay? So use your creative side right now. It's like crazy patterns are showing up for you. Everything is coming out into the open. Just answer the call. And for many of you, you have really been working with that, becoming able to pick up that phone and to pick up those opportunities when someone or something is coming in. This is for you. Take it, accept it, indulge in it, okay? My God, what a great reading we are going here, okay? So I'm gonna wish you all the best out there. Take great care of yourselves. I hope you've been inspired to dive even deeper into all of this. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and bye for now.